Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Book Notification Podcast, your go to source for this week's new book releases. Today, we're looking at the week from April 27th to May 3rd. With over 550 new books releasing this week, there is no way we could cover them all. Visit booknotification.com to explore the full list of this week's new books. You can also follow your favorite authors, so you'll be the first to know when their next book is available. As always, we have 10 books to highlight with a little something for everyone. Let's get into it. A Violent Masterpiece is the latest from best-selling author Jordan Harper. In contemporary Los Angeles, multiple violent and interconnected crimes unfold, including the arrest of a powerful Hollywood figure, a series of brutal killings by a serial murderer, and the disappearance of a young woman. 3 individuals, a live streaming journalist, a defense attorney, and a concierge for wealthy clients, each become involved in separate investigations that gradually intersect. As they uncover links between corruption, exploitation, and influence among the city's elite, they are drawn into a larger conspiracy that challenges their roles and forces them to confront the systems behind the violence. A Violent Masterpiece will be released on April 28th. One Sunny Day is the latest uplifting novel by Shari Low. Over the course of a single summer day, 4 individuals face pivotal decisions that could reshape their lives. Ali Childs, a successful television star, must choose between his career and his relationship. Netta McGonigal, a widow who has long set aside her own ambitions, considers new possibilities for her future. Kiki Strang, a single mother, must decide whether to reveal her long-held secrets about a man from her past. Meanwhile, actress Jeannie Caravan confronts an unexpected development that challenges her professional and personal goals. Each must determine what they are willing to risk in pursuit of a different path forward. Find One Sunny Day on May 3rd. Chasing Her Dreams is the first in a new romance series by Carolyne Aarsen. After her car breaks down on Vancouver Island, Luca Dorkson is left stranded while trying to reach her foster brother's wedding in Alberta. She reluctantly accepts help from Nate Monroe, a structured and reserved lawyer whose personality contrasts sharply with her own. As they travel toward Kittering Creek, their interactions challenge their assumptions about themselves and each other. Along the way, both confront their pasts and reconsider what stability, belonging, and connection mean in their lives. Start Chasing Her Dreams on April 29th. Deceived by L.A. McGinnis is the first book in the D'Immortale Vampire Dynasty series. After her father is murdered by a powerful vampire family that controls Venice, a young woman seeks revenge by infiltrating their ranks through marriage to the heir, Gabriel Domenico. Her plan is disrupted when Gabriel's exiled brother Dante reclaims his place and forces a union with her instead. Now tied to a different and more dangerous figure within the dynasty, she must navigate shifting power dynamics and hidden agendas while trying to carry out her original goal. Check out Deceived on April 27th. Mars Genesis: The Last Voyage by Brandon Q. Morris is a new hard science fiction novel. In 2058, a group of older astronauts is selected to become the first permanent residents of a newly constructed colony on Mars, built and managed by advanced artificial intelligence and robotic systems. Chosen to avoid the long-term genetic risks of space travel for younger generations, the colonists embark on a one-way mission to establish human life on the planet. Upon arrival, they discover that the AI overseeing the colony may be acting against their interests, forcing them to confront both the challenges of survival in a hostile environment and the threat posed by the system meant to sustain them. Mars Genesis: The Last Voyage will be released on May 2nd. The Wife Across the Street is a new psychological thriller from James Caine. Sydney moves to a quiet neighborhood, hoping for a fresh start with her young son Ollie, believing she has left her past behind. They soon become acquainted with a seemingly perfect family living across the street, though the relationship feels strained. When Ollie befriends the neighbor's child and repeats unsettling claims about hidden secrets, tensions between the households begin to rise. As suspicion grows, Sydney is forced to confront the possibility that both families are hiding truths that could disrupt their new lives. Find The Wife Across the Street on April 29th. My Wonderful Disgrace is an edgy new YA novel by Angourie and Kate Rice. Amy Middleton has all her plans in place for the school ball. The perfect designer dress, the perfect dream date, the perfect night. When Leo Prince finally agrees to go with her, success seems assured, and the night belongs to Amy. But fate, it seems, has other plans, and with the buzz of an unexpected text, her perfect night begins to unravel. Check out My Wonderful Disgrace on May 1st. Certainty by John 12 Hawkes is one of this month's most anticipated science fiction books. In a post-pandemic future dominated by artificial intelligence and virtual reality, society is heavily shaped by algorithms that predict behavior and manage daily life. 10-year-old Kate, an orphan living in foster care, is flagged by a predictive system that claims she will soon either commit a violent act or become its victim. When authorities attempt to place her under surveillance, she escapes with the guidance of her AI companion and travels towards New York City. As she searches for answers, Kate navigates a world where technology blurs the boundary between control and autonomy. Certainty will be available on April 28th. Daiquiri for the Devil is the first book in the Cocktails and Cryptids series by Katy Lux. A woman who doesn't believe in the supernatural has her assumptions challenged when she is rescued by a being resembling the Jersey Devil. As she spends time with him, she becomes drawn to his presence, despite the complications of being involved with a creature who must remain hidden. While their connection deepens, she struggles to balance her growing feelings with the realities of his world and the risks of exposure. Find Daiquiri for the Devil on April 30th. Finally, we have Our Murder Most Camp by Nicolas DiDomizio. Mikey Hartford IV, a wealthy but directionless young man, is forced by his father to prove he can make a meaningful contribution to society in order to retain his inheritance. He takes a job at a struggling summer camp in upstate New York, where he must adapt to unfamiliar responsibilities and supervise a group of campers. When the children become interested in a local legend tied to an abandoned cabin, Mikey uncovers clues pointing to a past crime connected to the camp. As he investigates, he realizes that solving the case may fulfill his obligation if he can manage the risks involved. A Murder Most Camp will be released on April 28th. That's our 10 books for this week. Until next time, you can check out booknotification.com. Book Notification offers an easy way to track your reading lists, follow your favorite authors, and never miss a new release. Our website is completely free to use, and it's packed with features to make your reading life easier. You can follow your favorite authors and get notified whenever they release new books. We send out an email every Tuesday with a list of fresh releases from the authors you love, but that's not all. You can track your reading progress, mark books as read, rate and review them, and even import your data from Goodreads, Calibre, Libby, and more. Want to discover something new? Check out Reader's Roulette for book recommendations, or use our personalized book release calendar to stay up to date with the latest titles. You can even tag books with custom labels, just like on Goodreads shelves, and get tailored recommendations for what to read next based on your current book. Whether you're looking for books in publication or want to see them listed in chronological order, we've got it covered. Plus, all of our authors are audited by real people, so you know the information is accurate. So why not give it a try and join the thousands of readers already using our site to stay on top of their reading game. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back next week with another 10 books.